right? It's going aggressive, gets one, 3-on-1 now, just Jorgensen remaining. Play to the outside, but Kolbs cleans it up like nobody's business, and we got ourselves a 3-0 lead. A third one drops, and Kolbs is on a mad one right now.
We saw it week one, still, yet again, absolute freak, I'm saying it.
And look at a jumping headshot on a Millie.
Yo, what is happening, everyone, and welcome to the Minnesota Rokkr High School Call of Duty League presented by MNVL. We are so hyped to be back. It has been a while. Hope everyone is having a fantastic summer. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I am joined by Skeptor. Skep, it's so good to see you back on the desk, my man. How are you?
Yes, sir. Good to see you too, Thunder. Man, I'm feeling great. I know you're feeling good. I'm excited to get into the games, man. It should be lots of fun today. It's been a long time coming, man. You know, we've been working hard to get this thing rescheduled, get it going, and bring it to you guys and make it right. And here we are, hoping to bring you just that. So it should be lots of fun.
So excited to be here. So excited to be here. Through all the ups and downs of the season, through everything this season, it has been a ton of fun. We cannot thank Minnesota Rokkr and Version 1 enough for their support throughout this entire season and their continued support of us here at MNVL. And of all the competition, folks, it's state tourney night, and we are about to get into it. Let's show you who are the contenders for this High School Call of Duty State Championship. We have, folks, Big Lake Call of Duty. We have the Foley CoD Blue, not just one, but two teams from Foley. That is Foley CoD Silver as well. Next up, we have Invergrove Call of Duty. Folks, played great this season. Rosemount as well, joining us in this state tournament. The Sibley E-Warriors always performing, always shooting. Tonka Chaos, we are going to see them in our first matchup of the day up against Henry Sibley E-Warriors. And here as we go in, folks, to the matchups of the day, that is our bracket. First matchup, as we said, is going to be Tonka Chaos taking on Henry Sibley E-Warriors. And Skeptor, how are you feeling about this matchup? How are you feeling about this bracket as we're getting out of that? I mean, how are you feeling about the night, my man?
Feeling good about the night. You know, the bracket is always interesting because, you know, you start to kind of think about matchups, you know, which teams will advance, future matchups, how are things going to start playing out. And let me tell you something, Thunder. Normally when you think about how the tournament's going to play out, it doesn't really play out to expectation. I mean, lots of tournaments tend to, you know, go all over the place, whether it's an upset, whether it's, you know, a dark horse team coming out of the blue and getting the team together, team playing good. Sorry, my cat's being ridiculous right now. Dodging obstacles IRL. But anyways, team synergy and the team play is what we care about, Thunder. It's what has always reigned supreme here with our MNVL tournaments. And frankly, I mean, the better team always gets the W at the end of the day. But looking forward to it, man. Should be lots of fun.
Yep, you said it. You know, a lot of times in this game, and we've seen it throughout the season, right? A lot of times it can be which one of the players is out to slay. Oh, kitty cat, so cute out there right there. Let's Hey, just wait. One of my dogs, I'm sure, is going to start barking right here. They're just as hyped as everybody else about the state tournament, folks. You don't understand. The energy is so hype that even all of our pets are going nuts.
Dude, they're going berserk over here.
Totally nuts. Yes, and as you said, Skep, you know, we're going to get into this competition. We're going to see which of these teams are coming out, you know, and a lot of times, depending upon the map and depending too upon the game mode, right? You know, some of these bigger brain plays that we've seen from different schools throughout the season going to come into play, right? They're going to have a different effect. As far as the weaponry, I'm very interested to see, because again, in these particular rules, these are going to be league rules as opposed to the pro league rules, right? And the pros are very, very, very limited, very, very limited in what they use. Whereas these students and these players that are going to hit the maps tonight, they're going to have a lot of options. They are, and that's going to give them different inroads when they are going against opposing teams. Some of these very overpowered ARs, I mean, we're going to see him. We're going to see him on the maps. You know, I don't
True.
doubt that we're going to see some AKs and some things like that that just tend to snap so hard in the right hands and in the right players' hands, right? So I am excited to see what the loadouts bring. I'm excited to see what the teams are bringing. We are going to get that first matchup queued up here shortly. But man, it's so excited, and can't say thank you again enough to Minnesota Rokkr and version 1 for their support. Really so amazing. And here we go. Look at that graphic. Beautiful stuff. Oh, and
yeah,
this
man.
is going to be Apocalypse Hardpoint. I love this map, Skep.
You know, I will go the opposite direction with that. Apocalypse is not one of my faves, but a map that I've seen plenty of gameplay on and played. So definitely comfortable on this map. We'll see how our two teams get after it here on Hardpoint to kick things off for our state tournament here. I mean, should be lots of fun.
Always is.
We got, yeah, the Henry Sibley E-Warriors taking on the Minnetonka Chaos. I mean, and getting right into the action off the get-go. Henry Sibley taking an early lead here. Nice frags picked up on the flank by Love. Love and Note, two of our fan favorites coming off this Henry Sibley team, always showing up for the 2v2 events, always playing together. Whereas HChem, another familiar name, you know?
Yep.
We saw HChem playing with, I can't recall his teammate. I believe it was Maverick, but...
Yep. Yeah, a couple of definitely
Nice
familiar
take.
names here in our Minnesota Varsity League as the hardpoint turns over to the side of Minnetonka. You know, we talk about how much we love this game mode because it is King of the Hill, baby. Get there, get set up, and stay as long as you can. It truly is a matchup of, you know, wits and speed. It's crazy. So exciting to see.
I agree with you, Thunder. And right now, Henry Sibley's had some really good positioning for these points, making it really hard for Minnetonka to get in and crack their first lines of defense. But Vertex working on a side flank right now with his teammate HChem, gets the trade frag. Nice pickup for Rick, but Love will drop HChem.
Yeah, HChem coming in with that AK-74U, but just not quite enough.
You're right. I mean, Henry Sibley's just playing so well off their teammates' backs right now. Switching up positions. Note, not able to find that frag. Switching over to the secondary, but Spaded 8-Ball will best him in that battle. Very good back and forth there. But Minnetonka coming out on top for the last little bit of the hard point here. And Henry Sibley rotates off to next.
Minnetonka looking very good on this hard point, to be honest, Skeptor. Now, as they move, the setup, though, for Henry Sibley, fantastic. They just transition a little bit better and establish themselves, and there they go. The ticker is going the way of Henry Sibley.
Yup. Note and Love combining for 2 big kills to start off this hard point. Now trying to get back into position. Ginger Muffin up top here. Looking for any Minnetonka players that seem to grace his crosshair, but not finding anything yet. Love picking one up down below. Nice frags for him. Henry Sibley moving up this hard point, getting close to that 100-point mark. Playing good so far.
Yeah, they really are doing great. Look at Love just controlling this hard point, whipping back and forth with that AK-74U. I mean, treating it like it is a long-range weapon. Look at that. Crosshair position is so fantastic. I love it. Always is. Ow, it's spooky.
H-Chem going down 2. Love getting fancy, pushing for 2. And Henry Sibley's already rotated to this next hard point. Right now, Minnetonka having a hard time catching up. Nice frag there for Ginger Muffin. Going for 2, not able to find a second. Great trade kill there for Spaded 8-Ball.
Huge. The rotations are great right now for Henry Sibley. These E-Warriors are getting to that next hard point, and they're getting there fast. It's absolutely fantastic.
We see My 4 Gems switching over to a sniper rifle here for Minnetonka, seeing if that can sway the odds here. Getting a flank in onto the E-Warriors, picks up 2. Nice 2-piece for My 4 Gems.
Yeah, doesn't need the sniper rifle. That AK-74U was working there. Nice.
Oh, Love coming in with the artillery strike. No, the artillery kill streak coming out there big for Love, getting a triple.
Massive.
And just wiping Minnetonka off of the site. Nice frag there for HChem. Beautiful headshot picked up. And Minnetonka starting to claw back a little bit. But the hard point switching over, and it's right back into Henry Sibley control. I mean, the rotations have really been something different here for Henry Sibley so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's next level stuff. They are really, really fantastic at getting to that next hard point. And but here, what an effort from Gems and from Vertex.
Ooh, Love with the two-piece.
Wow.
Staying alive somehow on that site. Love back against the wall, teaming up with his boy Note and getting the job done.
Woo. Love is a scary, and then Note on the other side of the hard point. I mean, look at these two. We keep saying it, but man, unbelievable stuff. And what a nade! Ow!
Yeah.
A naughty one right there.
HChem pushing back, not able to break ground. And Henry Sibley are standing tall as I see that point finally switching over to Minnetonka. A little bit of a contest, but the final 5 seconds until the point will switch over. Who's going to get the crack at the next hard point here? Both teams rotating into position, and it will be Minnetonka here right back in center on the truck. Note wins his first duel and switches that control right back over into Henry Sibley control.
Yeah, what a great set. Shoot, jump, shoot. That out of Note right there, the difference maker. And boom, all of a sudden, this hard point again. And there's another kill. Oh, but goes down to Gems. Man, Note and Love are so good on the point. They're fantastic.
Yep. Great at playing that OBJ. Note sliding back into combat right now, looking for some targets, not finding anything just yet, and starting to try to fall back and grab spawns at least for his team here. We'll see how Minnetonka approach. HChem picking up a very needed frag here, trying to get things swaying back. Takes on Love, will not be able to find it. Henry Sibley are making it happen, up to 203 points now. Closing in on that 250 mark, Thunder.
Yeah, you said it, and here comes HChem with that Bullfrog, one of my favorite weapons in this game. But man, I mean, look at Henry Sibley. Look at where they're sitting. Love, 25-7. 25-7, I'm sorry.
Yeah, slaying out of his mind right now. Those are some unreal stats that he's putting up.
It scares me. It just, I mean, that type of KD is absolutely insane, and that really, when you have someone on the point who is firing like that and popping off like that, I mean, it is just, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Thunder, but they're running out of time to figure out what to do as we approach this 250 point mark. Henry Sibley's at 242. They only need 8 more seconds on this point, and they can close out, but Minnetonka fighting while they still can. Oh, wow.
Unbelievable.
Heavy kill streak power coming out for Love. 2 triples on the game right now. Rocking a 30-8 scoreline. And Henry Sibley waiting at the next hard point. Only is going to take 4 more seconds. Minnetonka have to get on the contest. 2-1. But Henry Sibley will get it done in map number 1.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And who gets this play of the game right here?
Yeah, look at Rick go. Spraying and praying him with that AK-74U, getting 2 coming out of the window, picking up a 3rd right on the site. I mean, that's pretty spectacular objective play there for Rick and the rest of Henry Sibley E-Warriors. I mean, really looking outstanding after that first match, Thunder. Your thoughts?
Look, we said it right in there. Those Henry Sibley E-Warriors, they came to play. They came to play, and I'm honestly forgetting if it was Love or no. Was it Love that had the
Love?
20? Was like,
Yep,
Love
30.
30
bomb.
And what?
I think 30-7, 30-8.
30-7. That type of KD is something that is otherworldly, okay? And it has to do with not only crosshair placement and your shooting, but it has to do with your placement on the map. Every time every time we switched to Love, it was just like, oh wow. This is a player who is in a perfect spot and is waiting for the opponent in the perfect position, moving extremely well. I mean, everything coming together for Love in that particular round, and that team was absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah. I mean, surely, the E-Warriors got off to a great start coming out and taking this first map and looking great while doing so. I mean, time and time again, we were just talking about the raw positioning of the Henry Sibley E-Warriors, and time again, they were out positioning themselves compared to their opponents, the Minnetonka Chaos. And frankly, that just ended up being the difference maker in that first map for Hardpoint. So really, that's what it came down to.
Yeah, I mean, Hardpoint again, and it's not like Tonka didn't have anything for them. Tonka had a decent amount of time on the Hardpoint throughout that particular round. But at the end of the day, it was the rotations, the transitions, all of that, having that kind of in-game clock. It's not necessarily an in-game sense. It's an in-game kind of internal clock that you have where it's like, okay, 10 seconds left, let's move. Or maybe things are not quite going your way. 15 to 20 seconds left. Let's move and establish on the next hard point. The E-Warriors, they just had it. They just had it down. And that was that at the end of the day with the hard point play from Love. Those two things just really took that map for them.
Yeah. No, for sure. I agree with you there, Thunder. I mean, they looked great coming off that first map. We're going to see how Minnetonka Chaos can bounce back and switch things up. Search and Destroy is a great switch up from the hard point style of play. You and I have talked about this time and time again with Search and Destroy, bringing that more tactical, slow paced kind of shooter. I mean, you only get one life each round, so you tend to kind of try to value it a little bit more than you would a hard point life.
Totally. And what I love about the Call of Duty rules and the Call of Duty structure, what I love about it is you could take your game modes and you could ramp up, right? You could ramp up, you could go from Search and Destroy to Control to Hardpoint, which is a very clear and linear kind of transition to a faster and faster and faster game mode. But you don't do that. You start with the fastest and the craziest map mode, and then your second round, you go to the slowest. You have to be able to transition. It tests the players and the coaches. It tests the mental fortitude of those that are going into that second map, right? Because you have to slow things down and you have to be on the comms in a different way. All of that. We're getting the map here going, guys. But man, I am so excited to see. We're on Express. Fantastic. S&D on Express. And I love this map too. I think this is a fantastic, fantastic map for Search and Destroy.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're going to get right into it. Express is one of my favorite maps just from considering most Call of Duties throughout. This map has always been a fan favorite. Back in the Black Ops 2 days, it was a fan favorite, and this map always delivers. That is what I will say. The AK-47, as predicted, HChem pulling that one out for us. I believe I saw an XM4 as well. Nice to see what players prefer, really, when we have this kind of variety of options. Yeah. Rick up top, finding HChem with his back turned. That's going to be one frag going down. Vertex below him. Rick's making it a two-piece. Can he find a third? Last player in his spawn. My 4 gems taking lots of fire. Semtex will land, and that'll do it. Rick dialing on him with a 3-piece. Wow. I mean, box that up and get it shipped. 1, 2, 3. Got it done.
Wow. One comes back, just snapping here, and then the reload
peppers him up.
This nade
finishes him off with that Semtex. You can run, you can hide. I mean, you can't hide because Rick Semtex is going to find you.
Yep, that's a sticky one, and it was stuck in the right spot. That was just fantastic, fantastic play out of Rick, and Rick is someone who throughout the season we focused so much on Love and Note, partially because of their participation in the 2v2 tournament, right? But those are the two players that we focused on, really. And Rick has just been doing fantastic stuff in everything we've seen so far today.
Yeah, Rick has definitely looked good off the get-go here. A nice pickup by Minnetonka, finding first blood onto Rick this round. Nice little change of pace. Note, breaching into the up-top office area, takes out one, but gets traded. 1 for 1, not too bad. Henry Sibley now in a 2-on-3. We'll see how they try to pressure these last few Minnetonka players. HChem, who love picking off Vertex. Now we're in a 2-on-2.
Oh, boy.
Ginger Muffin and Love taking on HChem and my 4 gems. Love moving front side of trains, trying to get his hands back onto that bomb. We'll see what goes from here. Both players now crossing the middle yard. My 4 gems getting engaged on. Wins that gunfight against Love and now falling back. we're running out of time here. Ginger Muffins has the bomb, but will get dropped. And that's a 1-1 scoreline we're sitting at, Thunder.
Yeah, that was a big one. Let's see what this play of the game is. HChem, yep, right there. Big one. That's the final frag. That was the big stuff. And HChem finding a fantastic position there, knowing where Ginger Muffin was coming from. That's a big win for Minnetonka. And I like a lot of what they did there between positioning and rotation as the round kind of grew. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Trying to wall bang across at the start of this round. Love pushing up and taking an immediate gunfight onto HChem and besting him, dropping the bomb where it stands. We'll see how Minnetonka try to battle back now in a 3-on-4, 2-on-4 situation. Love and Rick teaming up. There's only one player left. It's Vertex in a 1-on-4 and will get dropped. Henry Sibley making quick work of the Tonka Chaos on round number 3 here.
Yeah, they sure did. Love had a great frag right here and then comes across. And once you, I mean, look, if somebody like Love comes through and gets a 2-piece this quickly, oh, with the reload too, how on earth, right? Reload and mid-jump, and then boom, takes care of it. You start off with a 2-piece like that, it's going to be hard to recover. Henry Sibley doing fantastic work on this map.
Yeah, you know, Love getting right after it. I mean, he loves being that aggressor, taking those battles first for his team and leading the charge, and he's doing a good job of it. With the bomb now, we'll see where they approach. Looks like they're heading towards site B, and Love's already on top of the site. Needing some backup now. Semtech's gonna go. Love coming back to this site, trying to get this bomb down. HChem right in front of the bomb site, and Henry Sibley will take round number 4.
They sure will, and they just do it with the weaponry. They just do. They just take everybody out, you know. And at the end of the day, look at Rick popping off. This is another best play for Rick. There have been a number of these today. Rick is showing that, I mean, absolutely a valuable member of this team, but showing, hey, I deserve to be talked about just as much as the rest of my teammates. Let's get it ripping. I love it. Love to see it.
Rick coming in with a 7-1 scoreline here at going into round number 5. We'll see how he finishes out the rest of his game. Coming off the bat hot here, HChem leading the charge with the bomb, approaching B site right off the rip. We'll see if he draws contact. May have spotted Rick down below. Rocking the XM4. One of my favorite assault rifles, I'd say, on Call of Duty Cold War.
Yeah, it's so consistent.
Oh, nice win for HChem on the note, taking his head right off his shoulders. In a 2-on-3 now, Minnetonka having the advantage, make it a 3-on-1 with Love in a tricky spot. But if anybody's going to get the job done here, Thunder, it might be Love. We'll see how he approaches.
Yeah, we'll see. But now they know where Love is at.
Yeah, now he's trying to reposition, see if he can find a new look here. 30 seconds on the clock. Finds his first frag. Now switching it up again. Still, just over 25 seconds. Where will he approach from? He's going to have Vertex close left. Does he know?
Oh!
He wins the fight on him. It's a one-on-one scenario here, Thunder. 15 seconds on the clock. Going to be 7.5 for the defuse. Going to have to win this fight fast. Does not happen. HChem gets it done.
Woo! Jinx. Oh, man. Wow. Unbelievable out of HChem. Love is going to get the best play because this was a fantastic play. Switching up to the top side, coming back down through, and then getting this frag on Vertex. This was massive. And now all of a sudden it's a 1v1. But that last moment, HChem, great crosshair placement, beautiful stuff, and that takes it from Minnetonka. We're sitting at 2-3.
Yeah, close back and forth here. Both teams showing up, showing to play. Trying to get this done. I mean, we're going to see right here, right now. Oh, nice shot by Rick to get things going here. Henry Sibley kicking the door in. Oh, my goodness, Rick, have mercy.
Woo-wee.
3 out of the 4 players dropped, looking to get this ace, finish him off for good. We'll see where HChem approaches from. Rick gets bested by HChem. Note right behind, looking to find HChem here, and that'll do it.
Oh.
Henry Sibley taking round number 6.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff. Here is another one for Rick. Look at that. I mean, the headshot multiplier, it felt like there were only 2 bullets that flew across there.
I mean,
but
look at Rick go.
stuff. Woo!
That's the entire team. That's the entire team wiped out right there by Rick. In a span of 6 seconds, 5 seconds, like getting it done, 10 and 3.
Wow. Unreal. Unreal. Henry Sibley playing so well so far today.
Yeah. Coming in, trying to make a statement, trying to get out of this first round with a clean 2-0 over their counterpart, the Minnetonka Chaos. Love up top here right away. Will he catch Vertex on the come up? He will. First blood coming into Love. Spaded 8-ball, gonna drop 2. These guys are walking into a cheese grater that is Love, and he's ripping them apart.
Oh, for sure. Woo!
Oh, and as I say that, H-Chem from downtown sniping Love out of the nest. We'll see what Note can do now in the 1-on-2 situation. I lied. Note and Ginger Muffin. H-Chem is in the 1-on-2.
H-Chem is, but what a, I mean, H-Chem finally using that that sniper rifle. Getting it behind, they don't know. They have no idea. Oh, wow. That's what we want. Oh.
Gets traded out. My goodness. Very close. But Henry Sibley getting the better of Tonka again here. Look at Love right off the rip. 1. Runs over to the ladder. Make it 2.
Wow.
This guy has been a monster.
Yeah. I mean, in every movement, so intentional, so precise. I mean, again, that's something that we've seen all season out of Love and Note. And now all of the other players on the team, Ginger Muffin and Rick, showing up and saying, we do the same thing all day long. And now, one more win, and they're going to go up 2-0 on the series. This is crazy and fantastic work for Henry Sibley.
Note. Ripping some shots right off the start of the round. Not finding the battle he wants just yet. Both players playing very slow on the Minnetonka side. H-Chem will draw first blood now, but it gets evened up as Ginger Muffin gets one back. Note picks another one up. A 2-on-3 situation here. Make it a 2-on-2. Ginger Muffin going back and forth with Spaded 8-ball. Has the high ground. Will he check below him? Sees him crossing. Gets the better of him. 2-on-1 now. Love and Ginger Muffin taking on My 4 Gems. This could be the series right here if Henry Sibley get it done.
It very well could be. They came out so unbelievably strong today. They really have had an answer for everything so far, right? And playing as a unit, as a team, it has been amazing to see. They're really putting things together.
Bomb getting planted here on the B site. My 4 Gems will know the jig is up here. How will he approach? Coming down below. Love already holding this angle. And that's going to do it. What? Henry Sibley will close out on a 2-0 against the Minnetonka Chaos to kick things off here for us. And I mean, all around, good plays to Henry Sibley. I'd say the team play was their thunder. These guys showed up. They had a game plan coming in, and they stuck to it. They got the job done.
They did. They did. And you said it, team play. I know I mentioned it in there, the team play, right? Let's go to the facts. The facts are that tonight, at the very least, 3 of the 4 players, if not all of the players who play for the Henry Sibley E-Warriors, have had a best play in either one of these rounds or one of these games. Every single one of them. And that goes to show you just how well-rounded this team is and just how scary this team is, no matter what the map is and no matter what the game mode, right? Okay, we saw in Hardpoint, it was Love and Note just popping off, just going crazy. We get to S&D, right? All of a sudden, Ginger Muffin is out there doing some crazy stuff. Rick had just like, for a couple of rounds, just didn't die. Just keeps on playing, right? So this team, again, we go back to the team effort that they are putting in tonight and that they have put in all season. It has been fantastic to watch, and I expect them to do really, really special things as the night moves forward, Skeptor.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Henry Sibley showed up. They looked good. Rick looked outstanding on that search and destroy, game. You know, how many rounds did he have where he single-handedly would open up the round with a first blood and then kick it off with 2 extra openers? I mean, he had 3 in a row off the rip of that round, and we weren't even 10 seconds into the round. So I mean, just keeping a high tempo and high pace of play, and that's what Henry Sibley has brought all season, and they've looked good while doing so. And hopefully they continue with that play style because that's what suits them.
Yep, it really does. It really does. Speed. You know, they are so good. They are so quick. They are always there to get a quick opening frag. And so anybody who's going up against these Henry Sibley E-Warriors, that's something that they're going to have to factor in as we move through the night. Absolutely insane stuff. You know, we got some comments in the chat earlier about the ties, Skeptor. So, I mean, we are pretty fresh tonight. I found this one. It does match version 1 and Rokkr. Now, to be honest, and we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back from the break, I'll explain to you our next matchup, and I'll explain to you why these are caster tied instead of in real life tied, because there's a distinct difference between these ties. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. We are coming back in just a few brief moments for our second game of this state tournament. Don't go anywhere.
Last year, the Minnesota Rokkr is a Warzone player.
Let's go!
Rokkr fans, that you guys show a tremendous amount of support to the pro team, and I hope that I can bring you guys some championships and have you guys support with me, and shout out to the Blast Pack.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I am joined by Skeptor tonight for the Minnesota Rokkr High School Call of Duty League State Championship, presented by Minnesota Varsity League. Folks, Skeptor, it's been a great day so far. We have got another matchup coming up here, and I mean, it's been a really, really exciting day. Really exciting today. What are you excited for as we move forward and as we get into these next matchups?
You know, I mean, we're going to be kicking into our semifinal rounds right here, right now, Thunder. So, I mean, if we want to go to the brackets again, we can kind of discuss where we're at, what games will be played next, and kind of go from there. So, as you can see, Inver Grove at the top of our bracket actually took a forfeit victory win over Foley Silver. That's why they were advanced into that second round right at the start of our tournament here today. Foley CoD Blue, however, took the win over Big Lake, knocking them out. We just witnessed Henry Sibley take out the Minnetonka Chaos, moving on to take on Washington Magnet School. And we'll see how they do. They got the better of Rosemount in their match. So should be good, exciting matches coming up. We're going to start out with the Inver Grove Foley CoD Blue. And frankly, that should be a really good game to get. Dude, my camera is, I don't even know what is going on. Twitch chat. It's gotten worse. It's gotten worse every time we've panned back to it. My goodness, my camera's in the apocalypse, guys. Let's just pretend like we didn't see any of that. Going right back to where we left off or started last series, though, Thunder. Apocalypse Hardpoint.
You said it, it's a map that I love. It offers a lot of, really cool angles, but also it offers a lot of frustrations. A lot of these lanes can be really, really frustrating to push on. And so we're seeing Cloud with a Krig here. I am excited to see the weaponry because we've seen a lot of interesting stuff between the QBZ, AK-74U, Krigs, AK-47s. We've seen a sniper. I mean, unreal stuff we've seen so far today. Yeah. I'm excited to see what all of these players are going to be bringing.
I agree, Thunder. The amount of Krig action was, frankly, lack thereof in that first set. I thought I was going to see a little bit more Krig action, but right now, bringing out the Krigs. We're making it happen. Dostato showing us what's what. Cloud rocking the Krig as well. I mean, this Inver Grove team has always been, really one to play that meta, push whatever's best. They're all practicing together, and it's been lots of teamwork, lots of dedication that we've seen out of this squad throughout this season.
You said it, Skep. They do play the meta, and they've said it. They've obviously, but they've also said it in the interviews that we've done with the players. They usually try to follow the pro rules, right? They usually follow full GAs and everything as much as they can, and they play very well with it. I mean, look at them. Neb, Dostato, Liban, Kolbs. I mean, these are all very familiar names that we have screamed at our computer screens here over the past 6 months. We have, and it's been amazing. So can't wait to see. I mean, look at them. 78 points already for IG.
I know, man. This is kind of nuts out of Inver Grove to kick things off. Foley CoD Blue hasn't even gotten onto the hard point yet. I mean, Inver Grove's having all the fun themselves. They're not sharing right now, Thunder. This is a one-way street.
Yep. I mean, the rotations are fantastic. Dostato in this Krig is absolutely nasty. I mean, look automatic. At that. Taking down Skywalker like no big thing. Insane. Dostato has always been so good in this league. Oh, sneaking around on Cloud. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I mean, Dostato's 8-0 right now. We'll see. Finally gets brought down by Skywalker there, coming on the flank route. But overall, I mean, Inver Grove just dominating off the get-go here.
Yeah.
Pushing 120 points. Finally, Foley CoD Blue reaching that hard point and getting some points. Granted, it wasn't a lot, but they're on the board, Thunder. That's what matters.
It does. I mean, this is, look, right now, Inver Grove is getting what seems to be two eliminations for every one that Foley is getting, and so I think that Foley, as far as their attack, it's got to be a little more kind of centralized, right? They need to get together and push together because it seems like they're just getting traded or picked off one after another, and then all of a sudden they're in a disadvantageous position, right? All of a sudden they're playing from far behind. And IG, if they're playing from ahead, they're gonna keep ripping. They're gonna keep just going ahead. They do not stop.
Yeah, I mean, IG has really been pushing the limits here so far, but Fully Caught Blue finally getting a nice rotation for themselves and setting up on this hard point. Ooh, as I see that, a nice Semtex for Kolbs comes through, getting a player off that hard point, and Neb slides in the back line, and it's back in IG hands.
Sure enough, man, you know, as soon as Foley gets a foot or two onto the point, it just seems like Invergrove is ready. They are so ready for it. Anything that you throw at them, they have a response for. It's fantastic to see. Look at this, though.
Nice frag out of Mini-Me onto
That's
Destato.
a big one.
That's a beautiful shot for him. Getting wrapped up and traded out, though, as Invergrove making these pushes. Artillery activated for Destato. We'll see if it picks anybody up on this. Coming through. Not going to find anything.
Oof.
Unlucky. Liban with a great kill there. Back on the hard point. It's Invergrove breaching that 200 point mark, closing in on 250 Thunder. This is where it starts to get pretty dangerous.
It does, but man, Mini-Me has been getting after it here for the last little bit. I mean, really playing quite well. The only thing I see from Mini-Me is like, oh man, get a couple of great frags and then, oh no, reloading out in the open. You gotta tuck back behind a wall somewhere. Otherwise, I mean, really playing fantastic.
Ooh,
and I see
nice shots for T-Mac
as the game goes along. Whoa.
And a beautiful headshot for Kolbs there. Neb coming back to the hard point, rather. 10 seconds left on this. Going to pick up these last little bit of points. Not going to be enough to get him to that 250, but going to make it really close, Thunder. I mean, it's only going to take a few more seconds for Invergrove to reach this 250 point mark.
Yeah, it really will not as they quickly approach it. We see in the chat, yes, the awesome Rokkr skins that you see these players rocking, whether it's on the weapons or right here like Destato. Oof, look at those colors. I love it. And boom, IG. Invergrove with the first win and a commanding one at that, Skeptor.
Yeah, man. I mean, Invergrove just firing on all cylinders. I mean, you know, whether it was rotations, whether it was gunfights, and whether it was team play, all three of those check marked. I mean, Invergrove looked great coming out in that first map, Thunder.
They did. Everything was there. Everything was there. You know, I mean, they were to every single hard point when they needed to be. They only let Foley get on the point for just a little bit here and there. Otherwise, it was all Invergrove. And, you know, I wouldn't say that anyone, you know, we saw a lot of individual kind of, you know, performances that were fantastic there throughout the round. But honestly speaking, I mean, everybody was carrying their weight. Everybody on the Invergrove team was making things happen. They were in the position they needed to be. They all had frags. They all had very important plays throughout that. And I think that they are just a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, Thunder. We'll see what the approach is for Fully Caught Blue here in game number 2. But, you know, the few times we've seen Invergrove put in work on Search and Destroy, they play it almost as if they are playing hardpoint. You know, there is no slowdown in the pace. It is still very high tempo as to what is coming at you. So we're going to have to see Fully Caught Blue pick it up and start to match what Invergrove is putting out and pushing them with, because Invergrove will come out hot in game number 2 here. And, well, I don't know. I mean, we're going to see how Fully Caught Blue addresses it.
Yeah, ooh, and we're on Miami, a very, very, very interesting map, a very challenging map. You know, I'm going to tell you, Skep, two things that I think are going to be key if Foley wants to take it to Invergrove this game. And what I'm talking about is the opening frag, okay? First kill, first frag, that's the one you want to be getting if you're Foley. If you can't get that, then you want to either play so slow or force Invergrove to play so slow that it disrupts their their play, their speed of play. You know what I mean? Finding a way to make them play slower or make them play overly aggressive. It's going to take quite an effort, though, because this Inver Grove team looks great. They're already getting this ball down.
We're getting into the game here, Thunder. I'm pretty sure Foley COD Blue had some players AFK. Player 6 just got out of the spawn. Skywalker just got out of the spawn. Inver Grove was already planting the bomb. I mean, he's out now, so, you know, we'll see what happens. Kolb's getting jumped on. Skywalker going to get dropped. And, you know, I can't say I'm surprised on this one, but Inver Grove, man advantage, 2-on-1 scenario. Cloud approaching the bomb site. Yeah. So I guess Foley COD Blue was not ready for the jump on this one because we had multiple players that were hanging out in spawn. Questionable start to your finals.
I don't know if it was lag or what was happening there, but either way, fantastic.
I mean, Inver Grove coming out to play.
Yep. Kolb's always out to perform, always making things happen on the maps. I mean, this squad is so good, and whether they are taking or retaking a site in this S&D, they are scary. They really are. And here we have Skywalker again.
Again. Just taking his time to get out of the spawn. That's
hanging.
Yep. Well, you know
Cloud
what?
with the sniper.
Yeah, that's one player going down on the side of Foley COD Blue. Skywalker now finally leaving the spawn.
There it is. T-Mac goes down.
Destato with a nice heady there. Cloud, what can he get done? Teammate somewhere behind, who knows where. Cloud getting shot from the side. Destato rings another one. And Inver Grove is just having fun right now with their food.
Yep.
If I'm being honest. Considering that it is the finals, you'd expect your team to be, having respect for their fellow teammates and getting out of spawn with them. But hey,
I was wondering what was going on there.
We don't know what the situation is.
Who knows whether it's a lag or whatever. I mean, I think ultimately the most surprising thing for me. Oh, look at all those Rokkr skins. Look at fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty. And all the players are out of the spawn. Thunder. Good news.
Yep. The biggest thing for me is gonna honestly the sniper usage. When is it effective? When is it not? And it really, I mean, we haven't seen a ton of big frags with the snipers. Skywalker gets one right now.
Getting a hot start on Inver Grove, and Foley COD Blue will get themselves their first round here in Search and Destroy in game number 2. Making it a 2-1 scoreline.
Here you go, T-Mac with that sniper. There you go. Hey, listen, maybe they prove me wrong. Maybe they really do. And they are able to make effective use of the snipers on this map, right? It's a distinct possibility. There you go. T-Mac zooming in. Check it out. Hey, let's go out and let's get some headies. But again, with the weight with how slow things move, right? With these snipers, I just have a hard time seeing it be sustainable.
Yep. I mean, a round goes by and we're losing Skywalker again. So,
Yeah, I want to. I mean, honestly, I'm interested to know if they're doing it maybe to wait and try to get a frag. Maybe see if somebody pushes so really hard or something. I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Destato.
That Diamante.
Nice shots for Neb. Picking Mini-Me up, and that is the bomb down. We'll see how Foley try to recover. One left, and it's only Cloud now in a 1-on-4. Not good odds for him, but he finds the first.
Sure does. Finds Liban, and now going up in here. Great place to reload. Just chilling. Yeah, with about 30 seconds left, I'm interested to see. Oh, that's a decent positioning there. Ow, no, missed.
Oh, yeah. Scary drop for a second there. Looking for a wraparound. Try to get the better of him, but will go down as Inver Grove pick up their third round. Putting them up 3-1. I mean, it's a good start here for Inver Grove. We'll see. Foley COD Blue, I think, just got to try to pull that teamwork and play together a little bit more here.
Yeah, I think so. It really is, it's a matter of pushing as a team and making sure you're not kind of playing loose, getting out in the open, getting out and around things. That's something that I see out of Inver Grove is they're always, you know, I mentioned this a bunch of times, but they're always reloading under cover. You know, they're always using as much as they can. Neb, nice frag, using as much as they can
beautiful
before they
frag
need
out
to
of
reload
Neb.
or re-up, you know?
Yep, I agree with you, Thunder. That makes sense to me. Neb now coming in from the alleyway. 2 players positioned out in front of him. Neb will find the first on a cloud and ducks back into safety. Skywalker now in a 1-on-2. Sniper rifle is out. What can he find? Bomb going down towards the B site and will start to get planted.
That's
How will
right.
Skywalker react? On the opposite side of the street, kind of hard. Looking to see if Inver Grove will give him a chance, a little bit of an opening, if you will, but so far, nothing. Spots Liban up top, but not going to be able to find anything so far. Skywalker getting spotted now by Liban again and will get taken out. 4-1 is the score. IG with the lead.
Sure enough, look at this. This was a long shot out of Liban. Boom.
Through the truck
Big
window
stuff.
to finish it off.
Yeah. Yeah, that AR was snapping right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. I wanted to see what Skywalker has on the backside of that sniper, of that Tundra. I was hoping to see it as we were getting through in the last part of that round, but maybe we will see it here. You know,
I thought it was
again,
an SMG.
Is it? Okay.
I believe it's an SMG, but I could be wrong.
I don't mind
I'll
the
leave that
Tundra.
up.
It's one of the only snipers that I really enjoy. I like it with no attachments.
I do like the Tundra as well. I
It's
think pretty
really a
solid
good
sniper.
it's a good weapon with 0 attachments on it. But again, in a circumstance like this, oh, now Neb's got one out. There we go.
Yep. Like that little shoulder jiggle that Neb's
Yeah.
showing us right there. For all of you who don't know what that was, just getting quick little peeks on certain angles, not revealing your entire body. Tostado. All the snipers being brought out now after a few opening frags. Sniping really kind of taking over game number 2 here. Kolbs.
Is that Kolbs with 2 snipers? Hold on, I want to see him switch.
Yeah, we'll see.
Possibly
Swiss,
so.
K3, and what else? Come on, Kolbs.
Let's see it.
T-Mac, where you at?
Somebody gonna get a no scope here? I would lose my mind if somebody got a big no scope here.
Oh, the quick scope
Kolbs!
hits. It's a hit marker. Kolbs
Oh,
with the
get
DMI to close it.
Ow! Gets him with
A
the
nice hit
pistol.
marker.
Why not?
Well, yeah, he had a nice little shot with the sniper rifle, tagged him.
Yep.
Knew he only needed a couple more to finish him off.
Right.
Nice shot by Kolbs there, too. The sniper's really coming out here. Ooh, Cloud.
Bam! It does not get more dead center than that. Bullseye, dude. Woo!
It's a beautiful shot for Kolbs.
Yeah. Just a piece of artwork was that. Beautiful. Love to see it.
Yeah, we'll see how Inver Grove approach this round on match point now. Only need one more round to close out on this series and move on to the finals.
Neb is over here running across trying to figure out which boat he wants to buy after he goes pro
Yeah.
in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, boy. Oh. Cloud
Cloud and
trying for it with that
Kolbs.
Pellington.
Starting to duel a little bit. Battle of the snipers. Taking shots from multiple directions now. Cloud falling back, retreating. Mini-Me finds Neb. Getting the opener for Foley CoD Blue. Sneaking up behind on Liban now. Will Liban get the jump and turn around? Not knowing just yet. Mini-Me fires once. Not getting it.
Oh, no!
And Liban turns on him with the headshot. That's this guy. Liban with the double headshot.
With the ZRG. Oh, it was brutal.
That is some sick shooting out of
Woo!
Liban. I mean, my hat's off to him, and that's IG getting the better of Foley CoD Blue and moving on to the finals. Give Liban, I mean, round of applause. Look at these headshots. Okay,
Yeah.
gets the opener. picks up the sniper. Oh wait, did he get an ace? No. Yeah, runs up, turns around, heady. Boom! That was a Grove shot right here. Look at this one too. Skywalker.
Bam!
Going to sleep too. I mean, those were some. I'm scratching my head like a chimp because I don't even know where Liban found those headshots. That was some excellent shooting out of Liban. And Inver Grove closing out on the 2-0.
Yeah, huge GGs to both teams. But man, Inver Grove coming out looking like a completely different animal. You know, I made a note here. Taking advantage of situations is what I thought was so key for Inver Grove that whole time that we were watching them play. Both maps, right? It really came down to, okay, either being overly aggressive or overly patient. They were comfortable either way. Didn't matter. It was all about taking advantage of any opportunity that was given to them and any mistake that was made. And there were a few mistakes that were made. There were. You know, we looked at it during the maps and during those, you know, during the hard point, we saw it a couple of times, and during the S&D, reloading out in the open, you know, a couple of other these just kind of positioning type of things that I would do, right? You know, but would get me just taken out at the shoulders and that type of thing because, right, I'm reloading my SMG and I'm out in the open, you know, and so some of those sort of things happen. And when you take a team as obscenely talented as Inver Grove, they're going to take advantage of those all day. There's just no other way of putting it.
Very true, Thunder. Very true. I mean, you know, and those are things that, I mean, probably consider them the basics, kind of, you know, taking cover when you're going for a reload, or, I mean, it's a common saying it is called the Call of Duty reload. After you get a kill is instantly going for the reload. I mean, it's said across first person shooters across the board. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows after you drop that body, it's go for a tactical reload. You hear Captain Price in your head. Yeah. All right, now reload your magazine.
Yeah, I have legitimately in the history of my gaming, when I moved from Call of Duty to Valorant, I took the R key off of my keyboard so that I would have to reach down and press the little plus thing that's underneath my keycaps because it was that bad going from Call of Duty to anything else. But what we saw on the other side, you know what I mean, is Inver Grove going and saying, when I say taking advantage, again, I mean taking advantage of the other team's mistakes and other positioning things, but also using everything you have at your disposal. Inver Grove is so good at that, right? You got 40 bullets in the chamber. They're going to go down until they have 3 to 5 left, and then they're going to find a spot to reload, right? We saw it throughout. That is a team that can handle things like that on the fly. They are effective enough, and they're practiced enough that they know when to do those things, right? When to reload and when to not, right? When it is all so good and so honestly picture perfect a lot of the time. As I kick over my water cup, I'm sorry. So why don't we go to break so I can clean up the water that I just spilled? And when we come back, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go to the brackets. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go over what we have for the rest of this state tournament, which has been amazing so far. Thank you, folks, and we will see you shortly. Foley. Oh, they want to hold this so bad.
Nice opener. Yeah, Foley. Unfortunately, going to lose the hard point here. Is this Inver Grove attack is just so much right now.
Yeah, it's huge. They know what angles to cover. They know what Foley's coming with. Oh! Foley, though. Nice work. Streak coming in. Oh!
Big opener for Inver Grove as 2 drop, and they're getting close to the 200-point mark, Thunder.
They sure are.
Oh, look at Kolbs with the 3-piece.
Oh, insane. Oh, Kolbs, what? Oh, man. So I would have to go back and look, but... Oh, nice stuff. Deb looking for a kill.
Going down.
Goes down with the bomb. No!
And 2.
Oh, wow. Look at that with the comeback. Foley, CoD Blue. Insane.
Yeah, what do we have there? Well, that might have been a clean 4-0. I don't know if a player on the side of Foley went down that round. Going on a team match, barely getting out with his life. A nice trade coming across here. We got 3-on-2 right now. Invergrove in the lead. Make it 3-on-1 as Skywalker, the last player remaining. The C4 is getting planted here on bomb site B, but it's too little too late as Invergrove will clean this one up with ease, honestly. I mean, see across the map from the Colts.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful positioning, beautiful angle. Search and destroy, sometimes it's just about positioning. If you get a good flank, then it doesn't matter where the bomb placement is, and it doesn't matter what site you're at. Like, seriously, that was great work.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Nice entry and make it 2, and it's all Invergrove. Skywalker's alone, and it's dead.
Ouch.
How many seconds?
Boom.
7
Oh.
to drop the...
It did not take long. Not at all. Lee Band coming in with the 1, the 2.
That 2-piece really set his teammates up to pick off the other 2. I mean, right now, you got one player up top, guarding the bomb. Oh, but he doesn't see the player come down the stairs. Did he get the bomb planted? He did. Timer's going. 2-on-1. 1-on-1. Oh, and it's Colbs. It's all Colbs.
Colbs
Invergrove take round 2.
Oh, with the last elimination in the bottom of the pool. He dives in the pool, acting like he's looking for a nickel at the bottom. No way, he's looking for that last kill, that last elimination, and then, oh man.
Colbs comes down, gets the bomb planter. That's 1. Gets the man upstairs. That's another. And look at poor little Skywalker hiding down in the pool, thinking he's safe.
Wow, there
That'll
it
do
is.
it.
Oh man. Welcome back, everyone, to the Minnesota Rokkr High School Call of Duty State Tournament presented by MNVL. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I have successfully cleaned up my spill next to my desk, and I am joined by Skeptor on the caster desk. What's up, my man?
Not much, Sunderman. We are here, semifinals number 2. We got Henry Sibley taking on Washington now, man. It should be lots of fun. I'm excited to get back into it.
Yep. Henry Sibley E-Warriors, and just a fantastic team, right? We've seen them put together some very, very, very impressive wins and some very, very impressive maps over the course of this season. Super excited to see what they bring to the table up against this Washington team that we have not seen yet tonight, right?
True.
So I'm very excited for that. I'm also very excited as we move through to figure out, just kind of how the rest of the night is going to move along. We have a lot of fun Call of Duty coming up here. Thank you again to Minnesota Rokkr and to Version 1 for their support of us, of this tournament, of this season. You're amazing. We love you. Love you so much. So, Skep, as we were talking about, right, we look at Henry Sibley as a team that they don't play quite as fast as Invergrove, I don't think, but they play just as effectively, right? I mean, that's the way I think of these teams. And then Washington, again, we haven't seen them yet tonight, so I'm interested to see how they factor into the mix when we see this matchup. What are your thoughts moving forward here?
I mean, like you said, we're going to have to see how Washington comes out. They won their first match earlier on. But frankly, I mean, we haven't seen them play against, Henry Sibley was one of the better teams of our regular season, and they're going to be a tough task for anybody on the day of. So it's going to be how can Washington focus on playing their game, bringing in their all, and really countering what Henry Sibley does best, and that's Love, Note, Rick, and Ginger Muffin. I mean, pushing that forefront, making plays, playing off of each other. Their team play has been exceptional all season long. So Washington's really going to have to figure something out to switch it up and to counteract that.
Yeah, yep, you mentioned it right there. Playing as a team, playing as a unit, right? That is going to be the story of the rest of the night and the rest of this tournament. I guarantee it, right? Because we've seen it throughout the night. And we've seen it throughout the night coming from multiple teams on multiple different maps here, right? When you play as a unit, if you are retaking as a unit in the S&D, if you are pushing on that hard point as a team and as a squad, you bump your chances of success a whole lot. A whole lot, right? So as the rest of the night transpires, we'll see who's bringing it as that full squad, coming out with those controllers and getting ready to rip. Folks, we are almost into the map here, and we will get it going. Oh, so excited to see this right here. Washington CoD taking on the Sibley E-Warriors. What map are we going to see? It's Raid. All right, let's go.
Raid hardpoint, baby. This is something that I can get behind every day of the week, man. Raid is another classic map. For those of you who know your Black Ops 2 maps, this is another throwback. Raid, all-time classic. I'd say it's top 5 like Call of Duty maps of all time.
Yep.
Ooh, let's go. Rick busting out the Woods operator. That's what I'm talking about. What is this? Washington with 3 players? Dude, I'm pretty sure I remember hearing about this, is that they were going to be short a player and we're only able to play with 3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Is that factual? Because if so, I mean, my hat's off to Washington for winning a 3-on-4,
Yeah, yeah, right.
That's something to be proud of.
Yep, absolutely. And again, with, scheduling stuff and all of that, it's been kind of tough. Love, oh man, big frags there, and as you said, look, these teams, they agree to play. We want to see them play. We're getting after it. That's what we're all about here.
Yes, sir. I mean, so far, so good. This Henry Sibley lineup is star-studded. Love ripping 2 headies back-to-back. Excellent rifling out of him. I mean, leading the charge for the Henry Sibley E-Warriors time and time again, as Washington having a hard time breaking onto this first hard point. Scoring a couple of points there at the end. Kid Perez in a flank now. Ooh, nice opener for Love. Making it 2-piece. Oh! Love getting 2 out of the 3, and that's going to be lots of points getting racked up here for the Henry Sibley E-Warriors. Ghoul now coming to the front assault of the site. Rick from the back gets the job done.
Rick has
rocking the Milano.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. I mean, Rick has been fantastic. Ooh.
Ghoul coming in. Nice opener for him.
Hey, Ghoul is one of those players. Ghoul is a very, very talented Call of Duty player. We've seen it throughout the season. It's kind of unfortunate to see him in a 3v4 situation, because those, I mean, even Kid Perez and Karen, both of those players throughout the season, we saw them put together some really, really solid plays and solid efforts throughout. Fantastic stuff. So tough
nice
to see
wraparound by Ginger Muffin. I mean, right now, Henry Sibley has just been playing on fire, Thunder, getting ready to breach that 100-point mark, and their opponents haven't even passed 5.
Yeah, truly. I mean,
nice kill there for Karen.
Yeah, huge. They're getting in, they're getting the trophy systems down, and they're making things happen. They are. Henry Sibley, that's classic Henry Sibley Call of Duty.
Yeah, for real. And honestly, they've been playing an excellent game so far. I mean, Love on point. Note been doing what Love and Note duo. The synergy has been shown time and time again. These guys have always shown up and played well together. And Rick as well. Rick's been playing great on the day. Unfortunate that they are in a 4-on-3. So at the end of the day, and Hardpoint's definitely one of the game modes, Thunder, where I will say that having those extra guys definitely will come in to, just having a big impact and say on the game.
Yep, absolutely. King of the Hill like this, when it's all about getting the bodies on the point. If you have an extra one, gonna make a difference. Gonna make a difference. But again, if the teams have agreed to play, and they've agreed to play in this way, then we want the teams to play. That's what the league is
for
really
sure.
all about. You know?
Yeah.
Ooh, that QBZ. That's one of my favorites.
Dude, the QBZ, I actually need to put more time on it before I'd say I'd have a good understanding of like its strengths. But overall, it seems really good. I've picked it up a few times, you know, but I haven't personally made a class for it yet.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those that once I got, you know, and there was a time where I was very, you know this, I was very, very into the thermal scopes. Woo! Yep. I loved the thermal scopes, and that QBZ with a thermal. Oh man, I made some people very, very, very angry at me with that particular weapon. They were not happy, and they told me over the microphone. They told me how unhappy they were with me for using that weapon with a thermal. I thought it was hilarious, but you know, whatever.
That is hilarious, Thunder. As note, I mean, the points keep tallying up, and Henry Sibley is looking to put an end to this first map here.
They are. They just want it all. They say, hey, you know what? We got the advantage. Rick's got a 5 by killing spree. Whew.
Make it 6. I mean,
huge. Rick is
rocking
crazy.
The 12-3 score line. The AK-74 user out by storm right now. Love picking up 1, slides back, takes cover, will not get another one. But Henry Sibley will close out map number 1 with a 250-4 scoreline. I mean, pretty unreal stuff, Thunder.
Huge stuff. Look at this out of Love. This was right towards the beginning, and Love was going absolutely crazy, absolutely nuts. I mean, look at all of this right here. This was right at the beginning of this map, and Love just said, no. I'm going to establish how this is going to go. I'm going to establish it for sure. Fantastic stuff out of these Henry Sibley E-Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, Love getting the job done right there. I mean, just precise shooting all around, dropping everybody that's coming onto that hard point, and nobody's really even getting a foot on there, you know? Love's locking that thing down, and that's how Henry Sibley's been playing all day, Thunder. It's been lockdown performance. Defensively, they're playing the game smart, nothing rushed, nothing forced, and, I mean, Henry Sibley's been looking good while doing it.
Yep, they really have. They've looked so fantastic, you know, as you mentioned today. But all season, this team, when you see them go out on the maps, it is about playing lockdown Call of Duty, right? No matter what game mode, it is about, for them, they are so well practiced in, as I always say, positioning and all of that, right? But they're so well practiced in moving to the point, moving to the bomb site, moving to the control point, wherever they need to be. They're so effective always, right? You know, they play so quick, and they think so quickly too. They adapt in this way that is really, really amazing, and they are showing it off tonight for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see how Washington approaches a 3-on-4 search and destroy. Frankly, defensively, that will not be fun for them, but who knows? You know, they'll have a little bit of more map area to make some moves on attack. And honestly, they're going to have to get creative, Thunder. That's what I will say. They're going to have to get creative when they're on their attacking rounds, try to switch up, throw a fake in there. We'll see what they do. But off the bat here, I'm going to say Henry Sibley definitely has a strong advantage coming into this next match here.
Of course they do.
For search and destroy.
Of course they do. Yep. Of course they do. We're getting the maps going here, folks, and we'll get into it. We're back on raid. I love it. Oh, great map. I see in the chat out there, Webb. Yes, of course I was carrying smokes, and I was carrying 2 of them. What is that? Danger close? Isn't that the one where I get 2 smokes, and I get my thermal, and I've got my Spetsnaz compensator, and I've got the 40 banger for the magazine? Oh yeah, I do it just all kinds of nasty.
Oh my, Love running out in the middle of the map, and he drops 2 players at the start of the round.
Unreal.
I mean, yeah. Rick trades his life for it, but that is a trade that I will be willing to take every day of the week. And that's it. Round number 1 in Henry Sibley's back pocket.
There it is. Love, wow.
Yeah, look at that from Love.
Wow.
Just scoped in, gunning. Dugga, 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 dugga.
Yep.
Unloading.
Blasting out there. Holy.
Ooh!
Oh, cool gun, Ghoul. Ow.
Wow, wait. Dude, I did not know that gun.
Sick.
Dude, I have that, and I had no idea that gun could do that. What is this?
So you got the pack for that one?
Yeah, dude, I got to read the
You gotta
manual,
level
apparently.
So you got to level all of your ARs up so you can get the gold and the diamonds, and then you plaster that all over the dragon thing. Wow, that thing is sick.
Yeah, man. Gnarly, gnarly weapon. Love
Ew.
picking up 2 again. Always hungry. Ghoul now. Finding Ginger Muffin behind the rock. Gets 1. In a 1-on-3. Getting pushed now from the flank. Oh, the wicked Corvette.
You said it. You said it. There's one on this map, and there's one on the game show.
Look at Love, man. This guy's
Unreal.
always accurate. Always accurate.
Yep. Yeah, there is no spot out there where Love can't get a long shot. And we've seen it with ARs and with SMGs. Right? I mean, that's at the end of the day, it's one of those players. Love is just so good no matter what they're holding for a weapon.
Yep.
Unreal.
We'll see how IG approaches this attack. Moving up middle of the map with the bomb. Now approaching it towards Bravo. 2 defenders here at A. We'll see how Rick approaches. Now flanking the A site, coming up behind these defenders. We'll find Gould with his back turned. Catches another one. And Henry Sibley making quick work of him. All in quick succession, following one after another. I mean, it's a great opener by Rick. The player in Laundry gets dropped as Kid Perez will get taken out as well. Clean round for Rick. And IG make it 3-0 on the scoreboard. Will only be 3 more rounds needed to advance to the finals here.
Yeah, you said it. You said it. I mean, just playing so well. Obviously, with the one-man advantage, right? You know, at the end of the day, players can't make it. Players can't make it. It happens. But besides that, Henry Sibley just so. Ooh, a big kill for Ghoul though. That's huge.
Finally getting that opener. Note though, trade one back. Gets 2 as he drops Kid Perez as well. Only 1 man remaining. FaZe Karen now up top, trying to get a trade frag, but wow. Note will silence him and make it a 4-0 on the scoreboard. Is this all 3 for Note? It is.
Yeah.
1,
Boom.
2. Yeah. Waits for it. He goes up top, switches the angle. Saw him right there.
Yep.
Repositions. Money.
Call that an ace.
All Note.
Yep. Huge stuff. Note. I mean, every one of these players, there is just one example of Note just absolutely ripping it up. But any one of these Henry Sibley players could absolutely pop off. You could see any of them taking an ace on any of these maps. These are very, very, very talented players and very, very fun to watch.
Yeah, man. I mean, have been showing up and showing out. It's been lots of fun so far. And honestly, trying to wait and see who we have taking on Inver Grove in our finals after this. Henry Sibley making it 5-0. Only 1 more round needed to close out Washington Tech's season and to advance themselves into the finals. Do they have a 6-0 in them, Thunder? We're going to find out.
Yeah, we shall see right here. I am telling you, they have done such fantastic work today and throughout this season. Really amazing stuff that they've done with this squad. So if they do win, you said it, they would be taking on Inver Grove to see exactly who is going to win our state tournament.
We got FaZe Karen up top here with the bomb, checking out site B. Not seeing much though. As yeah, Henry Sibley pushing through, taking out his team. FaZe Karen's the only man alive here in a 1-on-4. Going to try to go for the plant, but it might be too late as Rick has already closed in on his position. He goes prone, but it's going to be too little, too late. Jumps into the pool, trying to flee, trying to hide, but Rick's got him. That'll do it for Washington Magnet School as Henry Sibley move on to the finals to play against Inver Grove. Wow.
Unreal. Unreal stuff. And here we go. This is Rick. Every one of these players, everyone, it feels like, has had a best play, or if not, I mean, very, very close. They're playing so well as a unit. I mean, what else can you say? What else can you say? I mean, some
True.
of that sharpshooting out there is just like, I mean, how do you explain that? How how do you explain that level of skill in a student of that age, right? It feels like there's no there's no mistakes being made. There's no recoil to the weapon. There's no issues with anything. All of these players are playing lights out.
Yeah, no, I mean, Henry Sibley looked excellent throughout those games. Washington did what they could, tried their best, but granted, 4-on-3 will not end well for most people that journey into that. So, but hey, I mean, give credit where credit's due. Henry Sibley looked great. They've been playing outstanding all day long, and they've earned themselves this shot at taking on Inver Grove in the finals, and claiming that state title.
That's right. That's right. And folks, that is what we are playing for next. It is for all the marbles. It is for the top hardware. It is for the championship. When we come back, we will see the finals in the Minnesota Rokkr High School Call of Duty League presented by MNVL. We'll be back soon, folks.
I'm St. Baraska. I'm head coach of the Minnesota Rokkr, and welcome to this episode of the Coach's Corner presented by X Rokkr. In this episode, I'm going to be breaking down the Game 5 S&D. We played against Seattle during Stage 2, which was ultimately the map that secured us first place in our pool. Round 1, Seattle's going to hit us with a fast B play here. We're kind of playing the retake at this point. We were set up more so for A and mid as we got, top purple control and we have someone pushed out boat. So at this point, we basically have them funneled on the site and we just need to retake together. And it comes down to this first blood from accuracy here. We knew Pristini, when they would play the B-bomb site and, had full control of it, he would like getting aggressive and kind of making plays up here toward the top end of the alley. He decides to take up a little bit different of an angle this time, but Lamar's ready for it. He's able to catch him for the first blood.
Accuracy. Oh, well, yep. I see your head, sir.
And then we just have numbers for the retake here. They can't really go dock either since we have top purple control and are able to pinch that. And, at this point we kind of force the rest of them into us for the easy retake. When you're able to steal offensive rounds on Miami, it puts you in a really good spot to win the map, which is exactly what we do here on this first offense. Octane's going to be able to get the first blood on accuracy here. He tries taking a wide angle from the beach, but, Sam just has a little bit better of a head glitch against him. Sam gets that kill, but Preston puts himself in a good position to get this trade. This is a nice little angle here at a Preston. At this point, we're in a 3v3 situation. We showed presence at A, and at that point, we're trying to get the B players for Seattle to rotate over that site. They're not really budging too much since Pristini's pushed up mid-map. He's not able to pick up the kill on Eli as we're crossing back. And now Pristini's stuck here, kind of in no man's land mid-map. So it forces him to run away. His nade does kill Eli, but Attach is able to get the trade before he's able to get out, putting us in a 2v2 situation. But the one thing here that Seattle is going for them is the clock. There's only 24 seconds on the clock at this point, and we need to make a move, and we need to do it fast. And Seattle sees us rotating back toward A, and they know at this point we have to commit to the site 100%. Preston needs to just, guard Dylan here and make sure he can get the bomb down. He's able to get a really good read on Pierce here and pre-fire him coming through the door, and that was probably the most integral kill in terms of us winning this round. Looney makes a great play here, trying to go around. Dill peeks into him. He's ready for Preston to come and play for the trade, but Preston just wins a really big one there, picking up 3 kills on the round. All right, so even with Seattle throwing some rounds away and us clutching up, they're still in a good position to, come and take this map if they're able to steal this offense here. So they go for a bottom purple hit again, trade 1 for 1 at the beginning of the round. They get attached weak on B, so he's forced to back up. Once again, we have Preston push up to the boat, kind of cutting off all A. At this point, we know that they're B, so we try to push up and, get a quick pinch on them. Unfortunately for us, They start rotating back toward A, which kind of puts Preston in a precarious situation here. He thought he had the whole map cut, but is inevitably going to get shot on the side because he did not think they could cross to their spawn without him seeing them. And that fully opens up the A site for Seattle. And they're going to get attached crossing. Really good shots there at Octane. And now Lamar's left in a 1v3 situation, which should be pretty unwinnable as Seattle is going and taking the A-bomb site, which is one of the hardest sites to retake in the game. So Lamar goes out bottom purple here since he's rotating for B. The only way he ever potentially wins this round here is if he gets the guy planning, ideally before he gets the bomb down or immediately after, so he puts himself in a 1v2 situation. So Lamar knows he's planning, he pushes the bomb as quick as he can, he gets Prasini, but unfortunately for Lamar, Prasini gets the bomb down just a split second before he's able to get the kill on him. Octane was here laying behind the mid car. I believe he said a teammate called out, behind him, behind him. When he turned, he didn't see Lamar, and Lamar got a call out from Preston saying, yo, he's to your left, he's to your left. So Lamar ends up turning around here, getting the kill on Octane when Octane thought he was running around the bus behind him. So just a really lucky situation for Lamar there that Octane kind of read it wrong. And now he's in a 1v1 scenario against Gunless. And when the bomb's down A, you generally know someone's going to be playing over here on the top boat. It's basically the biggest power position in terms of watching the A-bomb. So you're kind of forced to either push that guy out and fight him or take the alternative route, which Lamar does. Lamar knows that this guy boat has, one of the best power positions in the game. So Lamar says, okay, I'm going to crawl up the bomb instantly and stick it because Gunless isn't really going to expect Lamar to make a play like that. Gunless knows that Lamar knows he's there and thinks he's going to try and engage him in the fight. So Lamar takes a nice route to bomb here, crawls up to it, and just hops it and sticks it and hopes, Gunless kind of plays for the kill, which he does. Gunless is looking around for Lamar, doesn't see him prone on the bomb, and Lamar gets the ninja defuse for the 1v3, which kind of solidifies the map for us. Thank you all for watching. This was, the first episode of Coach's Corner for the Cold War season. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I look forward to, having another episode with you guys. Thanks.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Minnesota Rokkr High School Call of Duty League presented by MNVL, and it is championship time, baby. It is the finals, the grand finals here in our state tournament, folks. It is Inver Grove taking on the Henry Sibley E Warriors. We have it for you live and going now. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I am joined by Skeptor. Man, Skeptor, what a day of Call of Duty, and we are getting into the championship as we speak.
That's good to hear, man. I'm excited, man. Inver Grove, Henry Sibley, two squads that have been battling it out all season long, have been two of our standout schools. I mean, when we think about our Call of Duty season and where we've come from, it's always been these two teams that have been battling it out, reigning at the top. And frankly, I'm not too surprised to see that we're here, at the end of our journey. And these are the two squads we have going at it for the state finals. It feels right. It feels good, Thunder, and I'm excited to get into it.
It sure does. It sure does. After a season like this that we've had, these two teams, Henry Sibley, these E-Warriors, and Inver Grove, it just feels right. This rivalry, it is so hot. These two teams, they love to play Call of Duty. And you know what they love even more than that is winning at Call of Duty. And so when we get into this championship matchup here, it is going to be lights out high school Call of Duty. Cannot wait to see. The maps are going to make a difference. The loadouts are going to make a difference, right? We don't have any more of these kind of X factors of 3v4, those sort of things. This right here, this is for all the marbles. And the winner not only gets the bragging rights and also the hardware. We always talk about it, right? We're talking gold. That's number one. Okay, you win. Okay, and then tomorrow, the winning squad is going to get to go to the brand new version 1 HQ for the Minnesota Rokkr Home Series event, because this upcoming weekend is Minnesota Rokkr Home Series for Call of Duty
that's
League.
sweet.
It's going to be awesome. This weekend is going to be totally lit. It's going to be amazing. I mean, Rokkr, look, they are still working hard to try to find their way into their own championship coming up here, which is going to be awesome. And that championship is going to be out here in LA. That's going to be fun. I get to go to that. Excited for that. Now, tonight, though, we have our very own Minnesota Varsity League Championship, and we are getting into it for you folks. We have it here. Let's get into it. It is Inver Grove taking on the Henry Sibley E-Warriors, folks. Let's get after it. What map are we getting into here?
Dude.
Oh, it's Apocalypse again. All right.
Both these squads, we've seen them kick off and show us, you know, kind of how they play on Apocalypse. And I think this is a good map for both these teams, Thunder. Both teams have experience playing this map. Both teams should feel very comfortable where we are starting off. And man, oh man, I'm getting more excited the closer we get to it. This is the finals, and we got it going right here, right now. Map number 1 starting. Hardpoint on Apocalypse. Inver Grove, Henry Sibley. Dude, let's go.
Oh, man.
No. Coming up top. Liban, 2 headshots. Destado to follow. The entire team's dead. The entire team's dead. Henry Sibley just got demolished.
Oh,
In
wait.
the first 10 seconds, all 4 players. Oh my goodness, Destado with 2. Make it 3 more. Wow. The finals start with flame as Inver Grove hasn't even lost a soldier yet.
Seriously. Destado playing that AK-74U like it was an LMG. What are we talking about here? Just going nuts. Three in a row. And now, look at them established on the point.
Yeah,
ready
Thunder.
to rip. Huh.
I still haven't seen a blue name. Finally, Kolbs and Liban will fall.
Yep.
It took over, I mean, almost an entire minute for Henry Sibley to get their first frags of this map number 1. But now, getting into the flow, getting into the rhythm, you know, off a hot start for Inver Grove. 53 points on that first, or 52, around that mark.
Either way,
first hard point.
maximizing the effort, and when you're talking about hard point, that is about all you can maximize out of each individual hard point while still maintaining an effective.
Oh, nice shots for no.
One. Look at that.
Getting a 2-piece there.
That's massive.
Now
that
aggressive,
sets
looking
well
for more. Yeah, excellent shots. Love picking one up now too. Starting to claw back Henry Sibley, trying to get on this hard point. Contested. Destado racking in some points now. Nice pickup there. Finding 1 frag. 10 seconds remaining. And it looks like Inver Grove is already rotated off and ready for the next hard point as well. So that point ticker will continue going their direction. Right off the start here. Destado picking one up across the bridge. Rick now. What can he get done? Heads up top, but Destado's there to meet him and drops him. Nice work out of Destado, and he's still not done.
Wow.
Get a 4th.
Oh!
Now going back, I mean, the movement for some of these guys on the side of Inver Grove, they're so sneaky in how they move around the map and how they maneuver. I mean, they just find a way to switch up just enough to where you're not expecting them, and they catch you from the side.
They know every angle, Skeptor. You said it absolutely 100%. They know every angle. They know every little nook and cranny of every part of these maps.
Oh,
so
Liban, way to win that gunfight.
So good.
Yeah. I mean, Inver Grove's got it dialed, got it locked. As yeah, their hard point tally keeps going, keeps rising. Pushing closer and closer to that 250 mark.
Yeah, this team, I mean, it's like they can do no wrong at this point. They're transitioning so perfectly. The trophy systems go down. It's as if Henry Sibley just can't do anything. They're putting up a brick wall, man.
Yeah. Oh, Liban hitting a melee as Kolbs gets the trade frag. Rick doing what he can, gets a 2-piece on the site, clearing off that hard point for now. Reinforcements arriving shortly, and that hard point is running out of duration. Liban flanking Note now, catching him from the back, gets the drop on him and picks that frag up. Next hard point spawning in right up ahead, and Liban has that priority, has that proper positioning for that next point.
Wow. And look at that. Dostado retakes the previous point to just tack on an extra 7-8 seconds. I mean, what?
Yeah. Remarkable finds that frag as well. Kolb's picking up a second and a third for good measure. I mean, Inverglove closing in on 200 points, and frankly, the first map here as we speak.
Wow.
Great play. Kolb's continuing, unrelenting.
Wow.
Pressing forward time and time again. Finally getting slowed down a little bit by Love.
These two teams, I mean, look, these are two very, very, very aggressive teams, but Invergrove just seeming more and more effective every single map that we see them on. Every time.
Yeah.
Here's Ginger Muffin just chilling, camping, waiting. But can't get Kolbs. Kolbs with the crosshairs. Yo!
Yeah, nice jump shot out of Kolbs there. Henry Sibley getting a couple points, finally starting to add into their hard point count. But, I mean, Invergrove is just moving forward and moving through these defense. Like, I mean, Henry Sibley's having a hard time staying on their 2 feet right now. Nice trade by Love. Dostado picking that up, though. Note will add one to himself, but we're closing in on 250 here. I mean, Henry Sibley's going to have to act fast. 246.
Oh, boy. Ginger Muffin, nice with a couple of them. Oh, wow.
Ginger Muffin finally getting some much-needed frags there for the side of Henry Sibley. Now pushing back. Starting to fight him off, but it's getting so close, Thunder. Just a couple more seconds will do it. And they're rotating to next now. Invergrove trying to contest these players.
Well, and Henry Sibley, they have to be very careful about the end of each hard point and the beginning of the next, just because of how close it is right here. Invergrove, all they need to do is just touch it a couple of times. So Henry Sibley has to be about picture perfect. Oh, wow.
Just a couple seconds left. Opting to stay off the hard point. Not even capturing it. I mean, maybe playing with their food a little, it seems. But finally, we'll close it out as Invergrove take map number 1 here in our finals.
They sure do. And look at this. Love is the one getting the best play. This was fantastic stuff out of Love.
One onto Dostado. Here's players coming around the side. Picks one up onto Liban as well. And a third?
Didn't quite
Not
see
sure.
it, but either way, it just was not quite enough when it all came down. I mean, this Invergrove squad was so good. They come out with this force, right? Where they just take control of the game and make it extremely difficult for you to get back into it.
Yeah.
That's how they have treated all their opponents all season. It's absolutely brutal. And they're showing us, you know, the same thing here again, right here. Fantastic stuff out of them.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Invergrove has always been the top of the heap team, and they've always kind of brought their best when the lights shine brightest, and they're doing it here tonight. So far, looking great on their first map. We'll see how things go in map number 2 here, but the Destroy play has always been very exceptional as well. So I'm sure we're going to see lots of good things coming in on the next map ahead, Thunder.
Yeah, very excited for it. We're getting into it right now. It is Raid S&D. Awesome stuff. We love this map. We love this game mode on this map, and it's going to be very exciting. You know, look, when it comes to Invergrove, we were talking about them and just how obscenely effective they are as a team, right? Henry Sibley here, I think they have got a good shot, but it is going to mean some sort of very effective push as a squad. They have to do it as a team. They have to get creative, and they have to get behind enemy lines as well, like they're doing right now.
Oh, Ginger Muffin gets the opening frag for Henry Sibley, but Dostado trades that one out right away. We're in a 3-on-3 situation. Dostado will double down and take out Rick as well. Love and Note left in a 2-on-3 situation. What do they have up their sleeve? How will they approach? Liban spotted out on the statue. Will drop Love. Now it's just Note in a 1-on-3.
Oh boy.
Around the backside. Don't tell me.
Jumping off and
jumping off
in
the
the
map.
round. Gonna get out of there. Doesn't want anyone to just to, you know, gather up any more of those kill streaks, that sort of thing. Boom. Dostato with the best play.
Yeah, dude, Dostato's got some sick aim. I mean, we've seen a lot out of this guy over the course of the season. Definitely a top-tier player in our Call of Duty League. And, you know, showing up time and time again.
Yeah, obscenely good.
What is the attack here? Henry Sibley is leaving Bomb in spawn. And Bomb is going to stay in spawn off rip here. Nice opener for Love onto Liban. Doubles down and gets 2. 1 will fall, and it's a 1-on-3 situation now.
There
Neb
it is.
trades 1 back, 1-on-2 now. Rick and Ginger Muffin against Neb.
Oh, wow. I like what Henry Sibley has done here. Neb, though, coming from money, gets Ginger.
Nice Semtex as well. Some damage onto Rick, perhaps coming back to the stairwell with the bomb. Opts to go back to B. Neb on the flank. Has him in his sights, and Neb clutches up big in the 1-on-3. Wowee.
Neb! Yo, look at this. This is insane.
Yeah, this is exceptional shooting out of Neb.
That's an ace for Neb.
You're right.
Unreal. It took so long that I didn't even like process it as one, but there you go. Neb with the huge ace coming in clutch in the 1v2. It was so spooky for all of us, but Neb keeping it so cool, so calm, so collected. Easy stuff.
Easy stuff. We'll see how Henry Sibley approach here. 2 players heading up to Laundry. Dostato will take out the first here. A great opener. Rick now pushing down middle of the map, trying to gain some map pressure back for the side of Henry Sibley. Kolb set up nicely over on the A site. Bomb coming in, getting planted now. Neb gets taken out by Rick. Now a 2-on-2 situation approaching. Kolb's up top. Gonna have a player coming around his flank just shortly. Will he get the jump on Note here? Goes for a reload. Bad timing, but comes out on top of the duel. And we are sitting 3-0. Invert Grove in the lead. And honestly, making things look easy, Thunder.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, look at that. Insane stuff from Liban. Oh. These players all season long, no matter what position they find themselves in, it's as if nothing is too tough for them. There you go, Neb throwing up and saying, no, not in this house. Because guess what? This is their house right now. I mean, it's established, right? So they have got, if you're Henry Sibley, you have got to find a way to get IG out of your head at this point.
Nice opener, switching things up, getting that first frag. Henry Sibley with the advantage. Neb knows there's a player close to him, can't seem to find him just yet. Kolb's now in a goose chase, gets dropped by Note. 2-on-1, Note alone with the bomb and trying to make his way out of spawn. Ooh. Finds Liban. Now a 1-on-1 situation. Note against Neb. And Note is playing patient, waiting. Of course, has to deal with this time clock sitting at 24 seconds now remaining in the round. How will he approach? Going up top, pushing towards the A site now. Neb should
quick. Oh, wow.
get a sign of things being up here. Bomb will be planted and go down. Neb in the retake situation.
Oh boy, they are going to meet right here.
Laundry is where
Note's
Note
running
heads
no.
to. Oh my goodness, and the headshot comes in for Neb. And a little bit of disrespect for good measure. I mean, that was a pretty nasty shot out of Neb there.
Woo! Absolutely brutal shot out of Neb, and then taking the time to make sure that the weapon still works before going over for the defuse. Absolutely insane. Invert Grove commanding 4-0. Unreal stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Invert Grove, you know, really showing a level that we have not seen. The clutch ability on these guys, every time Thunder, they show up. You know, Liban, really close gunfight. Excellent win there by Note, but the fact that Neb comes through and wins out for this team is showing you why, you know, why they're in the driver's seat, why they had the lead, Thunder.
Yep. I mean, any of these players, it doesn't matter what position they're in. They are so unbelievably quick on the trigger. They are so, look at this movement out of Neb. What? This is craziness. Everybody on this team, Liban as well, which I just read it wrong earlier because it's Liban DX. I read it as Liban, like a dingus. But yes, I know it's Liban. I just made a mistake. Mobby. Anyway, but either way, this team, so good. Look at them, man. They're already planting.
Yeah, their attack rounds have been very quick, precise. I mean, Note's getting picked off in the grass there in the back of the map. Love looking to see what he can do, taking heavy fire. Neb not able to find that frag. Now Love's on the run. A 2-on-1 situation. And honestly, not even playing for the defuse. Just hanging back, not opting to go for it.
Yeah, at this point in 1v2, you know, hoping maybe if somebody sneaks up on you or goes for it, right? You know, if you wait, if you're patient, possibly you get one of those frags and put yourself in a better position to defuse. But not going to happen. Invert Grove, they are 1 round away. And this being our championship, that is going to be a best of 5 as opposed to a best of 3 here. So we will go to the control map after this. Very exciting stuff. Look at Dostado. Unreal. I mean, any of these players, anybody from Invert Grove could all of a sudden just have a best play that looks way better than anything else we've seen tonight. There's a potential for that every single round and every single map. It's nuts, and it's so fun to watch.
You know, I think it just comes down to how long this team has played together and how much time they have put in to being a team. And it really shows.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal.
What do we have here? Liban opening us up big time onto Rick. Love will trade that one back.
Oh, wow.
And now Dostado last alive. I mean, Henry Sibley getting the job done quick here. Now in a 1-on-3 with 55 on the clock. What will Dostado be able to do here? Lots of room to work with. Makes it a 1-on-2. Now just Ginger Muffin and Note. Note coming up the back here. Gonna run into each other, and Dostado gets the better of them. It's a 1-on-3 situation. Just Ginger Muffin remaining. Has the bomb. Can he keep Henry Sibley's hopes and dreams alive, or will Dostado take it right here, right now for IG? Sees him up top, and it's all Dostado. A 1-on-3. It doesn't matter the odds. Dostado will close us out and send it to map 3. Invert Grove up 2-0. And what a way to end it. I mean, a 3-0 or 3-on-1?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep. When you're a player as talented, as obscenely good, and as obscenely fast and talented as Dostado, go ahead. You could go right ahead and take that 1v3, work your way around the entire map, and just handle the situation. Unreal stuff. But you know what? It doesn't surprise me that much. It doesn't. Oh, after the season we have seen out of Invert Grove, out of all of these players, including Dostado, I mean, Dude, we were on stream and we were playing with these guys at one point. I mean, what were you and I doing playing with these players? Well, me especially. I don't have any idea what I was doing playing with these players. These students are insanely good, and far beyond what I can do with a controller. So it is so impressive to see. And when you see Dustado after the season we've had, after the tournament we've had, after knowing everything about what has happened this year in Minnesota Varsity League Call of Duty, right? You look at Dustado in a position like that in a 1v3 and you just think, wow, this is about to get really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so exciting.
For sure. I mean, no, yeah, excellent play from Dustado and the rest of his IG squad as they look to close out. I mean, they can end it all right here, right now, going into map number 3. I mean, we're going to be on control, so we'll see what Garrison brings. I remember our first stream way back when, Fully COD Blue taking on Inver Grove, and we saw them on Garrison. Granted, it was hardpoint, but Inver Grove looked very, very good on this map. And if they can transition that play to control, I mean, we might have our first Call of Duty state champs coming out right here, right now.
Yeah, it is a distinct possibility. They are going after it. Garrison, I love the map. We haven't seen it yet tonight. But look, this Inver Grove team is so good. They are hot. They are ready to rip. They're coming out, and they are just getting... I mean, every single time they hit the maps, it's like, okay, go time. Let's make it happen. Look at this team. So good. Already a couple lives ahead. Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, Inver Grove is a dangerous team, and they play so well off the back of one another. It's just that teamwork and that team synergy that we've talked about time and time again. And here they are putting in work right off the rip here. Neb taking on Note in a big duel. We'll see who gets the better of who right here, right now. Note getting taken out. Looks like a little bit of connection issues on his end there. Rick.
Yeah, something
stuck with
there.
the Semtex. Gonna go down. Liban, beautiful. About to finish up and capture this first zone. And that's zone B gone. Now all IG has to do is capture that A zone, and that will be map number 3, round 1 at least, going their way.
It sure will. If they can make it happen here, I mean, Liban with that Semtex, that is just like, I mean, that's kind of the story of the day today. Inver Grove up against whoever they go against. It's like, oh, as soon as you peek on Inver Grove, you're stuck. Oops. Oh, craziness.
Yeah, man, this is good stuff coming out so far for Henry Sibley. I mean, Inver Grove. Henry Sibley in a tricky spot. Gonna have to switch something up. Nice frag for Love. Nice opener for Ginger Muffin as well. Henry Sibley's, you know, they're getting moments, but they just gotta be a little bit more bunched up playing off of one another.
Yeah, you said it. And now with a 10 lives left and Inver Grove with just about 20, Rick with a 1, maybe 2. What's up, Rick? We'll see here. But still, I mean, Inver Grove, again, another map where they just come out, immediately take control, and then they do not stop punishing. Man, they are that good.
Yeah, Inver Grove really on a new level right here, right now. 7 lives remaining. Kolb's finding another one on the Note. Oh, 2 players swinging him from below deck, though. And will get the better of him. Liban peeking in afterwards, getting one back. 5 lives remaining now for the side of Henry Sibley. What can they do? Rick taking an aim to a will drop to Dustado's trade. Ginger Muffin now hanging out. Love doing what he can to defend the zone. There's only 1 life left, and it's Note hiding, doing what he can, trying to survive. But Neb finds him. 1 will go down. Note trying to stay alive, trying to fend off the endless wave of Inver Grove attackers.
Oh, gets him though. Wow.
Yup. Kolb's, his location is revealed though. Liban, they're looking for a knife, man. These guys are relentless on Invergrove, and a knife is what will end round 1 here in map number 3. Whew.
You said it, Neb. Look at that, Neb. What a night, what a tournament, what a season for Neb. Really, really, really good stuff. And with these SMGs, right, Neb is one of those players that makes an AK-74U look like so much longer of a gun than it is, right? I mean, truly making it play like an AR or more. Neb is always there with the AK-74U. I'd love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Neb is, I believe, the leader of this squad. Their head to go to in-game leader. So definitely a solid, piece of this squad. I mean, having that SMG play on lock is what you get. Nice shots for Destado.
Big one.
Taking duels. Note looks like he's lagging his poor little life away.
Yeah, just kind of just shuddering back and forth. Unfortunately, I would be interested to see what the ping is there.
Yeah, I don't think I want to read the ping though. Give me some bad vibes.
Kind of one of those things you can't look away.
Yeah. Wow. Nice shots for Neb there. Note. Trying to get that trade frag, not able to do it. I seriously think this ping's starting to affect Note.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we'll see if Henry Sibley can make something happen, Thunder. They're running out of time. We haven't even seen the zone be captured or anything yet. It has just been a raw spawn trap here. As Invergrove has been getting the job done.
They have been. They have had no luck pushing out and getting after these points. Everyone from Invergrove just finds their way into such a tight defensive position right there. You said it, just spawn trapping them. Unreal stuff.
Thunder.
There you go, IG.
Thunder.
Oh.
Invergrove is 1 round away now from taking home the very first, state finals for Call of Duty. That is something to talk about.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely insane. We're almost there.
Yeah, this is just nuts. The kind of level that these guys are showing that they're playing at, frankly, it seems like most of these teams weren't ready for this, This is going to be commitment to take out a team like Invergrove. These guys put in the work on the off days, man. Even on the off days, it is practice that is coming in time and time again. This team is showing up, playing together, and putting forward a winning mentality, man. And they've got it together. And this is theirs to lose right now.
It sure is. It sure is. Seriously, practice makes perfect. And this team is, well, they're not perfect, but they get dang close. Invergrove all season long has been so unbelievably good. And now look at him. Just
about to capture this first zone.
Woo!
Like nothing. 1 zone gone.
That's it. Got to get to that A site, and they are state champs, baby.
They are sprinting their way over here right now. Henry Sibley doing what they can to lock this down. We are getting into the thick of it right here, right now. Henry Sibley fighting like their lives depend on it right now. This is the state finals. This is what you're playing for. And finally, they're grouped up and they're doing what they can here. The live count is tied. No, pushing through, trying to go aggressive, will not be able to transition anything out of that. Ginger Muffin up top now. Off this head attacker, Neb, but Neb wins out hard on that duel.
Yep,
Kolbs gets one himself as well. Now pushing on to this A capture point. Neb starting things off. Nice duel. Slowly edging that capture point forward. A contested zone now has to fall back. Destado, the first checkpoint is reached, only 2 more to go. Henry Sibley got to get back to defend. Destado from up top, raining down havoc. Frags across both sides, and the ticker's still moving for the side of Invergrove. They're about to be on checkpoint number 2, Thunder, and they're almost state champs.
They are truly. They are
Look
getting
at
after
Kolbs.
it. Unreal. unreal. This squad, they have played so well all day and all season. They just need a little bit more on that A site. Henry Sibley putting up a really, really solid fight, though. I thought that Inver Grove would have a little bit easier time taking over this A point. Now, Liban getting on
that last checkpoint. Thunder
little progress,
creeping closer and closer. It feels like it's inevitable at this point. Ginger Muffin dropping in the spawn. Inver Grove raining down havoc. They don't want the capture. They want to close this out by the life count. And Henry Sibley's dropping left and right. They're scrambling around looking for the spawn. Boom! And Inver Grove will do it.
Oh, that is it. Inver Grove are your state champions, folks. The Minnesota Rokkr Call of Duty High School League presented by MNVL. They are your champs from Inver Grove. Unbelievable stuff from this squad. Let's go.
Wow, Thunder, wow. And
Woo!
boy, oh boy, did Inver Grove show up. I mean, from the start of this finals, all 3 matches, they played exceptionally well. The hardpoint game, they played out of their minds on Apocalypse. The rotations were proper. They were getting it done. On the Search and Destroy game, they looked perfect too. I mean, they've always looked good on Search and Destroy. And then to closing out on Control Garrison, I mean, this Inver Grove team has done it all this season. They went undefeated for a reason. They have put in the time and the dedication and the work that is required to get to this result and where they are today. And my hat's off to them, Inver Grove. You guys had one hell of a season.
Yeah, absolutely insane. What a squad. What a run they put together over these past months. And to make it to this point, they are champs. They are taking home the top medals, the top hardware. And tomorrow, they are going to version 1 HQ for the Minnesota Rokkr Home Series event. How cool is that?
That's so sweet.
Cool is that? To go to the new HQ, to go and to see these folks and to see these squads that are growing. Everybody knows that esports are growing exponentially right now. There's no stopping it. There isn't. And so to be able to go and to see that type of facility just as it's being put together, all of these folks from version 1 from Rokkr are absolutely amazing people. What an opportunity for this squad. Man, that's hype. That's insane. Let's go. I love that. I love that these teams and these squads had a chance to even play for that. And now, going home with all the marbles, it is Inver Grove. GG's, everybody. That was fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Oh, unreal. Skep, what a day, man.
Yeah, man. Dude, that was good stuff. You know, lots of bumps along the way to get here, but hey, we made it. The tournament happened. Inver Grove are your state champs, man. And you know, they played great today. Played great.
They played so well.
Yeah.
So well all season and all day, folks. Oh, what a night it has been. I believe we are going to have an interview with at least one, if not a couple of these players from Inver Grove. And on top of that, we might be, Skep and I here might be jumping over to my Twitch after this just to talk about the games and play some games and whatever. It might be, just a night of games. We love them. We keep them going.
Yes,
Anyhow,
sir.
Folks, we are going to take a brief break, and hopefully we're coming back with an interview for you. See you shortly.
I don't know, Thunder. This is looking like trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the elim coming out, though. Right?
With the finishing move, with the just nasty finishing move. Hey, if you can pull off something like that, keep it rolling, keep it going, because right now this is just a super dominating performance by Inver Grove.
They got it down to a T so far. There's a great opening there comes in for Destado. Make it 2 as he doubles down before he goes 3-on-2 situation here. And Inver Grove trying to close out. Kolb's going aggressive, gets 1, 3-on-1 now, just Jorgensen remaining. Playing to the outside, but Kolb's cleans it up like nobody's business, and we got ourselves a 3-0 lead here for Inver Grove. And I mean, look at this, 2-piece after 2-piece from Destado, and then Kolb's cleaning up here at the end. Excellent stuff. No recoil on that AK-74U, don't even worry about it. Bomb's heading towards the middle of the plane. trying to push onto this B site. Kolb's the bomb carrier. Nice opener for Neb. And once again, I mean, when are we seeing Inver Grove playing from behind? It's almost never.
Yeah, they just, I mean, again,
It's a one on, yep.
yeah.
it is.
Oof. You can just tell how practiced they are. You can tell just exactly how well put together their team is. All of that. I mean, they are a force to be reckoned with. Man, that's it. That's it.
And
They're insane.
look at how quickly the team gets mopped up. Like, I kid you not. It's the round is close until the 5 seconds of their team all dying within, you know, the 5 seconds of each other. Because in a 4-on-3 situation now.
Oof, is this it? This will be for marbles.
Yup, that's another one dropping. 4-on-2, 4-on-1, and I mean, Inver Grove is it just on a new level right now. Jorgensen doing what he can. 3-on-1 to keep the game alive. Trying to rotate around, but it's not to be. Inver Grove cleans house, a clean 6-0 in game 2. And I mean, Thunder, look at this. Look at Devon. No fear. Pushing through the plane, getting one, getting that second one, and I mean, almost picking up a 3-piece to close out. Players behind him there, but getting traded out, and a nice frag from Kolb's there, pushing into the spawn now, trying to cut off rotations. Gonna run into another one here. Kolb's picking up a second frag. This is massive right now. Holding down this area, and you can see Fully CoD Silver's trying to find him out here. Playing close. A third one drops, and Kolb's is on a mad one right now.
Kolb's is an absolute freak. We saw it week 1. Still, yet again, absolute freak. I'm saying it. And, I mean, look, you see that AK-74U, you see the attachments, next to no recoil, with that thing just super, super tight. Everybody going down to Kolb's. It's nuts!
Yeah, Kolb's is just on an absolute tear right now. Running around the map. Nobody can take him in an aim duel right now. And, I mean, Fully CoD Silver is struggling right now.
everybody? Welcome back to championship evening for Call of Duty here at Minnesota Varsity League. Thank you for joining us. My name is Thunder McFadden. I am joined by Skeptor, and the two of us are now joined by 75% of the championship winning team. That is Liban, Dostato, and Neb are with us. Colds is not able to be with us, but you three, why don't I start with Neb? How are y'all feeling right now? How did this feel as a squad to accomplish this, and where are your heads at?
We're feeling good, man. You got hard work and dedication, and it finally pays off. It feels good to be on top.
Awesome stuff.
Nice.
Awesome stuff. How about the rest of the squad? How are y'all feeling?
Feels
Feeling
good.
great.
Ecstatic.
Awesome.
Feels good to
Nice,
show off
dude.
how hard we work to show that we are the best so far.
Love it. Love to hear it and love to see it. Y'all, I mean, all season long, played so well. Absolutely lights out. Tell us, why don't we go to Liban on this one? Tell us, what is your kind of practice regimen, and how do you as a squad, I mean, I know y'all play all the time, but what do you do specifically that makes you so good?
We most of the time we're just chilling, playing league play or like playing pubs, but most of the time we're playing S&D, where we're running S&D wagers and S&D tournaments like constantly, like every day. Helps us like build our chemistry as a team, and we can win money while we're doing it too. That's why we do it a lot. Yeah, and right now we're competing in HSEL, which is national during the summer, and we're ranked actually #1 in the regular season. We're 3-0 so far. Yeah, and we just keep on working as a team and keep on playing together so we can like all work off each other and trust each other to execute it and hopefully get the dub.
That's
Nice,
amazing.
man.
So cool. Honestly, as awesome as that is to hear, it also doesn't surprise me. I said that earlier in the cast at one point. Y'all, the type of stuff that you as a squad are capable of, it never surprises me, but it always amazes me. It really does. Skepper, what do you have for questions for our guys here?
I was going to ask you guys, who did you consider, your guys' biggest rival kind of throughout the season? I mean, granted, you guys did go undefeated, so it's not really like anybody got the better of you, but, once you play against every team and you kind of get a feel for certain teams, you kind of can develop maybe hey, we don't like these guys as much as the rest of them kind of feeling. I mean, did any team give that to you guys, or any true rival come out of that group?
I mean, only true rival that there really was Sibley, because of what they said on their interview. They said that we were looking beatable.
Yeah.
And that just drove us to get even better and harder.
Right.
So y'all heard that.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I'll put some respect on that. I can definitely put some respect on you guys for dude, because when that starts going, man, it's when you got to show up.
That's right. That's right. Fantastic, man. Seriously, all season you have been fantastic, folks. Tell me this, has your squad, as far as who runs the ARs, who runs the SMGs, that sort of thing, has that changed at all throughout the season? Have you done any adjustments? I know in interviews that we've done with you, or a couple of you before, I know you try to run the pro loadouts and the pro kind of GAs and those type of things. Tell me about that. Tell me about that aspect of your squad and your individual play.
So basically, we did one role switch. Chris Neb and Liban were on the ARs. For the second half, me and Cobes were on the sub, and for the first half, it was me and Neb on the subs, and Cobes and Liban on the AR. And we try to follow the pro rules, like every GA, every rule they go by, we try to follow to imitate their playstyle, or the CDL.
Yeah,
nice.
And it shows. It shows with you guys. Remind, who was that just talking right there?
Dostato.
Dostato. Okay, cool. So how about, all right, so Liban, wait, which one of you switched roles? Tell me that.
Kolb switched the role. He was running an AR and he switched to a sub, and I think Neb did too. But really, we're all able to actually run what we really want, because there's not much competition so far. But like, if I'm not that good with a sub, but I can use a sub because like I just know I'm gonna do good with it because the level of competition we're playing against. Like, I'm not trying to seem like disrespectful, but we're all really able to run whatever we want. But we usually try to stick to what our positions are.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's understandable. I understand that you're not trying to throw shade. You're just saying that, look, at the end of the day, when you guys are able to perform at this level with the pro GAs and letting, again, other teams are running whatever they want, and you guys are sticking to what the pros are doing, right? Which in a lot of cases would maybe put you at a disadvantage if somebody's coming out with AKs and some of these other weapons that are supposed to be OP, right? But they got nothing when it comes up against you. So I fully understand. I mean, awesome stuff out of you all season, and well deserved, right?
Thank you.
I definitely am picking up exactly what you're putting down when you say that. Skeptor, what else you have for these guys?
Dude, I'll be honest, Thunder, you're always better at doing the questions than I am. So I don't really have any other questions that I can think of off the top of my head. That's usually what I try to rack my brain for in these interviews, but I got nothing for you right now. So if you got any other ones, then you take the floor.
All good. You know what, guys? Honestly, I want to open the floor to you. So why don't we start with Neb? And then you guys go through. If you have any shout outs, if you have anything, any thank yous or anything like that, give them to us. I'm opening the floor to the champs.
Shout out Rokkr for sponsoring this. Shout out Minnesota Varsity League, Minnesota Esports Club, Coach Young, Coach Webb, all the supporters in chat, all of our haters, all of our doubters, supporters, everyone.
Thanks to everybody. Everybody. Love it. All right, who's next?
Shout out to MEC, MNVL, Rokkr, Coach Webb, Coach Young, like the haters, the doubters, the supporters, and most importantly, my family and friends.
There you go.
Love it. Love to hear it. We got one more player out there.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out MEC, the Minnesota Esports Club, Coach Young and Webb. They've always been there for us. Shout out my teammates. We all work together. We worked hard for this. I'm thankful for them. And also, I wanted to say, it's the summer right now. I don't have a summer job. If version 1 or Rokkr, the headquarters, they need an intern or like a janitor. I'm open.
Janitor.
There it is.
There you go.
I'd be a janitor at their facility for sure.
Dude,
Looking for a summer
are you
job.
going tomorrow?
Yeah, I plan to. Yeah.
Well, so before you offer your services janitorially, right? If that's a word, if not, I just made it up. But before you offer your services in that way, maybe check out the facility tomorrow because you get to go, right? So maybe check out the facility, see how many surfaces there are, see if there's a lot of carpet, a lot of vacuuming you need to do. Why don't you do that and maybe make an assessment there and then decide, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think?
It's Rokkr, so I'd work for like $2 an hour.
Oh, hey, all right. Hey, well, and
$2 an hour. Oh, jeez. There it is.
I think we're gonna have to check with child labor laws, though. So
yeah.
Oh man, look, folks, what an awesome night! Thank you to you three, and then obviously Association Kolbs, who was not able to be here for the interview. Thank you to you as a squad and to your program for showing up, showing out, and coming out and making things happen. You are champions. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of our supporters, all of our fans. Thank you to everyone at Minnesota Rokkr and at version 1. Thank you for joining us, folks. We're in a little bit here. We're going to jump over to my Twitch, which is just Thunder McFadden. Skeptor and I are going to be gaming and doing that thing. But we want to thank you for being here, and very, very sincerely, we want to thank Minnesota Rokkr and version 1. If you are not following them on Twitch, if you're not following them on all social medias, grab your phone right now. Follow them as they go into their home series this weekend, okay, which is going to be absolutely a blast. They've got a ton of cool stuff going on this weekend for the Minnesota Rokkr home series. Absolutely amazing stuff. Rokkr and version 1, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being there with us through all the ups and downs, everything that has happened this season. We love you. We love you. I'm in the camera and I'm saying it. Thank you so much for everything. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Skep, you got anything else?
Nah, bro, I don't got anything else. Thanks for everybody for coming out, dude.
Yeah.
It was a great finals for us. We were able to play the Call of Duty games on the version 1 Twitch stream. Who would have thought?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, And me and Thunder are about to go rip some heads ourselves. So you
Yeah.
know what?
Yeah, we're gonna go do a little gaming here in a little bit. So thank you, folks. We'll see you. If we see you later tonight, great. If we don't, we will see you next season. And again, version 1 and Rokkr. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna finish off the stream like that. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your summer. We'll see you soon.
Peace out.